Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. Welcome to the channel, guys. I'm just going to light my Palo Santo incense real quick. All right, guys. So I was watching Intuitive Kev. I love him. He's another tarot reader here on YouTube. Shout out to you if you come across this, which I doubt he will. I'm just small people right now. But anyways, I was watching Intuitive Kev, guys, and I was watching him as he was going through his layout, right? I was interested in like the questions that he was asking and how he was honing in on the energy. So I want to try to kind of follow that layout that he it was his Celtic cross, basically. Bear with me while I fix this. So, anyways, I want to give a shout out to him because I am definitely about to use his questions, and we're gonna take the route that he took on this reading. I'm just interested to see if I can vibe with that. Okay, now there's quite a few questions that are laid out here. I think there's like at least 9 or 10 different initial energies that he laid out, and he laid out 2 for each question, right? And then he goes back over it with clarifiers. So anyways, this is my training, and that's what we're going to do. So only take the message if it resonates with you, okay? I'm going to pull 2 energies for each question, so you could be either one of the energies, and the person that we're talking about could be the other energy. So put yourself where you go, if you go, and remember, he could be she could be he. Gender is fluid. Now, when we do get to the clarifiers, guys, he used the island. I have the same deck. He used this deck, just like the bigger version. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the feminine and the masculine decks together. And we're going to shuffle it and let spirit decide, on each energy as I clarify, is it a feminine or masculine? Maybe that'll help you guys kind of make more sense of things as it comes up, okay? If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I am just small people over here, so I'm trying to grow, get on that level that Intuitive Kev is on, right? So hit that subscribe button, and if you guys do vibe with my tribe, you can also find me on TikTok. I do short little videos over there on TikTok too. Ascend With Me Tarot. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pray over the energy, and then we're going to jump right in. Father God, Holy Spirit, beautiful archangels of the highest white light, thank you for this day, for this opportunity to train and learn about how to tap into the energy for the collective. I pray that you help me to tap in with clarity, truth, to bring confirmation and healing forward. And I thank you. Archangel Michael, please place a white light of divine protection around my energy, the energy of the collective, the energy of this reading, and I thank you. Archangel Raphael, please clear and connect our heart chakras to your healing energy. Archangel Gabriel, please help us to make wise and clear and sound judgment of the energy. Thank you. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Now, hopefully these are going to show up on camera okay. Since it's a lot of cards, I wanted to use one of the smaller decks that I have here. All right, so this first question, or the first energy we're going to pull is the present moment energy. Y'all, hold on. Is that crooked? Give me 1 minute. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying over here. Oh, I should have done this, huh? All right, present moment energy. All right, Spirit. What is the present moment energy? Okay. Queen of Cups coming out sideways. So someone who's undecided about their emotions, their feelings. This could be you. Still trying to work out your feelings of this situation, of this person. What about the other energy? The person or the other person's present moment energy. Okay, this is somebody who's nostalgic about the past, and they want to bring some love forward with the Knight of Cups, okay? So present moment energy, we got a feminine energy, Queen of Cups, undecided, and then the other person is, Knight of Cups. They want to bring a love offer forward, but they want to bring it to someone, so you could be part of their past. This is definitely someone from the past. With the Six of Cups, maybe someone that you've known since you were, a child. Someone that there's some definitely some, long-standing bond here is what I'm getting, okay? What is the immediate challenge? So, immediate challenge. So, this would be the present challenge to this person's love offer here. Okay, Page of Pentacles. One more. Immediate challenge. Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like the immediate challenge is this person bringing an offer forward, right? This person who's in the Knight of Cups energy. Knight of Cups is someone who wants to take action, right? The immediate challenge could be, are you going to receive this offer? With you being Queen of Cups sideways here, like you undecided about your emotions of the situation, the challenge for you could be deciding, are you going to receive or reject this offer? The challenge for this person who's bringing the offer forward here, I feel like their challenge is to invest, right? To bring the offer forward. It's like this person's waiting on something before they come forward with this offer. You see her sitting, it's like she's sitting in the chair waiting for one of these pentacles to be ready to fall off the tree or to pick off the tree. So this person who's part of your past who wants to bring this offer forward, there's something that they feel like that they need to accomplish before they can bring it forward, possibly. Right? There's something here they're waiting on. And your challenge is going to be, are you going to accept this offer or not? Okay, so let's see, what is part of the recent past here? The recent past energy that's affecting this. What happened in the recent past, Spirit? Recent past. Okay, a lot of fighting, arguing, conflict here between you guys. That's the recent past. Let me get one more on the recent past. What caused this conflict? Yeah, an ending, the world energy. Maybe in the past, this person who's now bringing this love offer forward, they were undecided about you in the past, is kind of what I'm getting. And so there was a lot of conflict. This person had you in a lot of competition here. Queen of Cups. That could be why you're not, you're undecided now. It's like the energy flipped. In the past, this person was the one who was undecided about you. Right? They felt like they were still waiting on something, right? Even in the past, this person, that it's like they're perpetually waiting. It's like someone who feels like they always have to wait for one more thing before they're satisfied, or maybe this person, they had too many options, and so that caused you to be in this competition for this person, unbeknownst to you. You didn't know you were in a competition, and when you found out, you ended it. And that was the challenge, was this person's indecision is what I'm hearing. Okay? So that's what happened in the recent past. So what is the best possible outcome to this situation? What is the best possible outcome? We're just going to get one. Or we got two. The best possible outcome is this masculine energy who is presenting as a King of Wands, taking action. Okay? The best possible outcome is this masculine becoming a leader, taking a leadership position, and following. They're in Knight energy, right? So that's two cards of needing to move the energy, to take action. Knight of Wands is a card of quick action, right? Remember, up here, they have these emotions they want to bring forward, but they're waiting. Maybe because they were unsure of their person. They were unsure of who, maybe not who they want to give the cup to, because I feel like maybe they were in the past unsure of who, because they had this competitive energy, other options. They could not see you clearly in the past. But I feel like this person, they're not waiting. now they do know where and who they want to take action to. It's someone in their past, right? Someone they're nostalgic about, which I feel like is you, Queen of Cups. You're undecided. Um, it's almost with your Queen of Cups sideways here, it's almost like you've released this, right? It's like you're not holding on to this, but you still have emotions, you still have love for this person, right? So you're not completely turning your back on this person necessarily, but you're also not holding on, waiting for this person to be part of your life or to bring you this love offer, right? You're not holding on to the past the way this person's holding on to the past, is what I'm getting, okay? So let's look at immediate future. What is the immediate future of this situation? Immediate future is healing, a wish fulfillment, beautiful. Okay? The Star. That's a wish granted. Wow, that's really beautiful energy, actually. What factors are affecting the situation? So what's affecting this situation? The Devil, some toxicity, obsession, this competition energy. I feel like this Devil energy, I feel like you're the Star, sweetheart, and this Devil energy is what this masculine over here, this Knight of Cups energy, has been holding on to. You know? And so that's what's affecting the situation. It could be an addiction, an obsession, another person they've been holding on to, this energy that had you in competition. Okay, let's see what the outside influence is. What is the outside influence? Whatever it is, it's this Devil energy. Yeah, sneakiness, deception, right? So this person, from what I'm gathering here, guys, this person, they put you in a competition, a secret competition. Secret meaning, they deceived you, right? They played with your emotions here in the past. They did not step into their leadership role and take action in a mature way when it came to you. They could have had it all with you, right? You're the Star. You're the best possible outcome. But they felt like they were waiting. We're going to have to clarify that in just a minute. But they kept holding back. They kept feeling like there was something missing, right? Like they needed more, maybe more money or more attention. Maybe they felt like, you wasn't giving them enough attention even. So it's like they held back this cup from you and they spread themselves thin. And so when they did that put them in a state of confusion because the Devil took their clarity from them, right? It's like that's that doorway to come between you guys because they were being selfish, right? They have this cup of love to invest. And instead of just bringing it forward to the Queen of Cups, who has her cup out, right? You got your cup ready to give. You're mature, you're the queen. They were still in this immature Knight energy, confused about, should I give my cup? Shouldn't I give my cup? And so they felt like, well, I need proof that this person deserves my cup, kind of thing. And until then, I'm gonna keep my options open. I'm not gonna tell the Queen of Cups about it though. That's where the Devil energy and the Seven of Swords comes in. I'm not gonna be forthright, right? I'm not gonna let her, know that I'm undecided about her. I'm not gonna, let her know that there's someone in the energy here that's in competition with her. I'm just going to take my time, right? So the best possible outcome is this person coming out of this like playboy energy, undecided about you, the Queen of Cups, who's mature, who has a cup full and ready to give, right? They got to come out of that energy, become this King of Wands, which is a leader, a masculine energy who is very decisive, who knows how to make boss moves, who doesn't question where his loyalties lie, right? King of Wands upright is a very decisive masculine energy in his power. He's, he's going to have to learn how to stop waiting for something more or feeling like something's missing. Like, it's almost like being selfish and not really thinking about the connection or you, but just thinking about what's going to best serve him. Which connection, which one should I give my cup to, because which one best serves my agenda, right? So even though he's got a cup, he's not letting his heart guide him, which is stalling him when it comes to maturing in this energy of being a leader, is what I'm getting here. So let's see what the hopes and fears are, and then we're going to go over it again with this other deck. So what are the hopes or fears here? The hopes and the fears is the Two of Cups. A soulmate. The hope that you guys can mend a connection. Yeah, we got the Lovers on the bottom. So the hopes and fears is, it's almost like, yes, I want to be with my soulmate, but there's a fear, right? The fear of being in a commitment, of having to be a mature King of Wands energy, All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the deck here, and we're going to pull feminine and masculine together with this is my Beach Time Island Tarot deck. And we're just going to kind of shuffle it a minute, mix the feminine and the masculine together, and then see what we can pull as far as the clarifiers here. So if this is your story, basically what I'm getting here is you have a masculine who played himself, honestly, because of his indecision. This is a masculine who is very much in love, but he's not trying to base his decisions on pure love. Like, maybe he doesn't believe in love necessarily. He feels like, it's like he's trying to make sure that he has all his bases covered as far as like what he wants his life to look like, right? What is the best investment for my life moving forward, right? So he may have taken this cup to your competition over here, or think that's the we're going to see about who is the competition. Hold on, let me go to figure out who this competition is. We're just going to pull one from my larger Island Tarot. So I want to know, who is this competition person? This person they had you in competition with. The one, it could have been more than one person, or it could have just been, a thought process. But what is the competition? Yeah, another soulmate. A soul contract that they had with the devil. A karmic so it's a karmic soulmate that they have a contract with. Okay, so they have a divine contract with you, and then they have a karmic soulmate, which would keep them tied to the devil. Which is like unhealed karmic toxic patterns. So if they chose the karmic soulmate, it's going to keep them in a cycle of toxicity. Right, you see how that's fallen between you two, and then if they choose their divine feminine soulmate, that's going to take them into the energy of healing. Right? The Star or the Devil, they have a choice of how they're going to invest. Where are they going to take this cup? That's the competition. But see, that's the thing. If this person was mature, if they were coming from a place of good judgment, I'm hearing, then they would not have questioned where to take their cup. They would have been ready for your divine energy in this divine relationship, and there would have been no doubts that you deserve this cup, right? Like, you are their divine feminine. You are the energy that brings peace and healing and hope into their life. But since they were being deceitful and sneaky, that allowed a doorway for this devil to come in and cause them confusion, to make them wait, to make them feel like they could not, confidently choose what to do here. choose the correct soulmate is kind of what I'm getting, okay? So we're going to take this off for just a minute. But that's what I'm seeing. So Queen of Cups. Tell me about this Queen of Cups sideways energy, please. Engagement ring. Yeah, so I feel like this masculine chose the karmic, baby. And now they're trying to backtrack is what I'm getting. They may be engaged to this karmic energy. Okay? Let me drink my coffee 1 second. I feel like this masculine first came towards you with this offer, okay? But you knew, like, something was off because they had you in a competition. So it's like they were trying, it's almost like this person was trying to give you their cup of love, but also trying to continue to engage the karmic behind the scenes, right? Be engaged with this karmic behind the scenes. And because you're a star, baby, you're a divine being, like, you sense this energy, so you may have rejected this offer. Okay, let's see about the masculine, this Knight of Cups, Six of Cups energy. What is the clarity for that? Yeah, this person loves you unconditionally. They know they love you. Maybe this karmic has something more financial to offer, right? That's what caused the confusion too. It's like when you and this person, when you and your soulmate come together, you guys are going to build an empire, a foundation. But they weren't really thinking of it in that terms. They may have been looking at this karmic and what this karmic already had financially, and trying to base their decision out of a pure financial perspective here instead of tapping into their heart, right? Tapping into their heart and choosing from a space of, you know, this is the person who I love. This is the person who brings peace and joy and fulfillment into my life. But yeah, give me clarity on the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, please. Wedding rings. Yeah, it's like, who am I going to go into union with? That's the thing. This masculine energy, so the thing is, now this masculine does want to bring you this ring, okay? Now that you're undecided, they want to bring you this offer. They want that, but it's because previously, though, they went towards a karmic soulmate and they tried to give this offer to a karmic, or they were contemplating giving this offer to a karmic. Or they may have actually, like, given this offer to a karmic despite the love they shared with you. And it's got everything to do with this devil sneaky energy. Let's see, what is the competition world? So this competition is why you ended this. There's too many, Spirit. Yeah, this is why you ran away, because they were dating someone else. They were being self-indulgent behind the scenes here. They thought that, you know, they could basically offer you, you know, this illusion of, they may have even been giving you an engagement ring, and y'all could have been on your way to get married. Y'all could have been married. Y'all could have had a full-blown committed relationship here. And they should, you know, that's what they should have built on. They should have been solely focused on building on that with you. But instead, they were questioning, was this enough? You know, is this really what's going to lead me to my best investment? So they kept their options open behind the scenes with this karmic. They were still dating other people. Even though they were offering you a commitment here in the past, they were still being self-indulgent, and that's the devil energy. So you left. You may have ran away from this. You may have told this person no more. You know, it's like this person was creating this illusion. They were trying to create this illusion for you because they were confused themselves. Okay? And so if this person is connected to this devil karmic energy, you would have sensed this. It would have been very, you would have been sensing a lot of, like, anxiety right? A lot, your mind would have been racing because Spirit was trying to give you some information about what this person was doing behind the scenes to get you to leave this. Like, Spirit, I feel like, wanted you to run away from this. This was codependency. Okay, this person, they were being self-indulgent, which is selfish, not in a good way. They were avoiding doing their shadow work. Okay, they were avoiding showing you this appreciation that you deserve, right? They were avoiding seeing you as the divine feminine that you are, because if they would have seen you clearly as the beautiful divine feminine that you are, they would have not been questioning. They would not have even questioned, like, well, should I take my cup to this other person? You know what I mean? So they definitely weren't seeing things clearly here. And they kept running back and forth between you and someone else, is what I'm seeing. It's almost like they may have been married to one person and given another person, still trying to offer engagement. It's like keeping two people in this contract of marriage, okay? Or this promise of marriage to two people, and not making a decision because it was self-indulgent. It was feeding whatever need they had at the time. And so they have, they have karma because of that. Because you can't have two marriage contracts, okay? They were being spiritually, this was a time for this person to choose what route are they going to take. Are they going to progress into the star energy with the divine feminine, or were they going to settle for the toxic energy that they were used to with the devil, Seven of Swords? Which soulmate were they going to choose? But they couldn't choose, so they kept giving both parties like these promises of marriage, these promises of union. But they were doing it because they were confused, and they were confused because they were being selfish and keeping their options open. So this is a lesson for this masculine. Whatever's going on here, this masculine, I feel like he's understanding. This masculine, he's going to grow here, and he is going to take action in the near future, right? He's going to be this King of Wands and taking action. So tell me about that, Spirit, please. Right now, he's not, though. Healthy choices in reverse. Yeah, because he's got to let go of something from the past. Something else from the past. He's got to let go of this outdated thinking before he can boss up as this King of Wands. He's got to let go of conditioning. He may have to let go of, some past offense here. Right now, this masculine is not making healthy choices. He's just sitting here contemplating all of this. Right? He's starting to kind of put the spiritual puzzle pieces together. And that's probably why you're undecided, right? It's like he's still in this energy of self-indulgent. He's still in this energy of dating other people, of, even though he wants to bring this cup back to the past, right? To his Queen of Cups, who he knows, like, this is who he wants to give this engagement ring to, which is you. He's still confused and undecided. This is a masculine who hasn't really taken the time to be single. He hasn't taken the time to do his shadow work. He's just adding more confusion on top of an already confusing situation because he's continuing to date and bring even more energy into the situation. Instead of just taking the time to break free from his conditioning, to learn how to make healthier choices. It's like he's starting to think about this stuff, but he's still enacting a lot of toxic, deceitful energy in his life. This masculine could be dealing with some sort of addiction, okay, is what I'm hearing. He could be just addicted to being in and out of relationships even though it's like his soul, his heart is calling him back towards you. He's still looking back at the past where his Queen of Cups is, wanting to bring some commitment to her, wanting, or that he could just be in this energy of just really in regret, thinking about the past, thinking and wishing that, he could have made some sort of like wedding or engagement work with this Queen of Cups, who he knows loves him unconditionally, who he knows he loves unconditionally. Like, he knows the love is real. He's not really questioning the love. What he's questioning is whatever selfish agenda he has. And I really think it's like financial. Okay? I really think it's what's going to get me farther in the world, right? Who's going to be able to help me on some sort of like financial thing. It's all about finances for this masculine, not really about love. Even though deep down he's carrying this cup of love, it's like he's trying not to let that be his focus. So he could be dating different feminine energies, in and out of different feminine energies' lives right now, strictly based on like what do they bring to the table financially? How can they indulge his selfish desires? Okay. And that's the pattern he's going to continue to kind of walk out with the devil energy here until he does his shadow work, until he, realizes that he's been making unhealthy choices. And I'm hearing, something tragic may happen before he actually gets that. He could end up catching some sort of like STD. There's going to be some sort of like loss or something that's going to force him into making these healthy choices, because he's not there yet. This is future possible outcome, right? Currently, he's still, even though this energy showing up, which means it's in his energy, he's not really taking action on it. It's like he's just trying to continue this pattern without admitting that he has a problem, Anyways, so the future energy, immediate future energy is an energy of healing. Maybe this is your energy. Yeah, you're stepping into this energy of abundance. You're keeping a positive mindset. You're manifesting. You're in this energy of learning about manifestation, learning about your magic. You're walking in your gratitude and your bliss. So the universe is giving you a lot of abundance in many forms right now, feminine, okay? And I do feel like it's without this masculine, because the masculine is still in this contract here with some karmic soulmates, right? He's still playing this devil's game over here. And he's going to have to until he experiences, if losing you wasn't the straw that broke the camel's back for this masculine, then it's going to take something more detrimental. You know what I'm saying? Because if after losing his divine feminine in this way, or playing with his divine feminine's feelings in this way that he's done, if that did not wake him up, divine feminine, then truly it's gonna take this devil energy. Okay, this devil's gonna wake him up. But in the meantime, you're in this star energy. You're manifesting abundance. So I feel like this masculine is dealing with a karmic soulmate, maybe more than one karmic soulmate, because he could be in a commitment with one karmic soulmate, but also still keeping his options open behind the scenes with other karmic soulmates, okay, which is causing more confusion, is what I'm seeing. So this is a masculine who hasn't really changed his ways, divine feminine. And so that's why you're Queen of Cups sideways, okay? It's not that you're not holding on to this masculine, but you also you still have love for this masculine. You haven't completely poured it out on the ground. Like, you still have hope for this masculine to heal, right? I don't feel like you're in war against him or anything. I feel like you've surrendered. You're just in this energy of acceptance and surrendering, and that's why the universe is bringing you abundance, because you've let go of control. You've let go of the need to control, and you're just in this beautiful energy of manifesting and working with the Most High, working with the divine, the universe, to manifest your best possible outcome, right? Whatever it takes to keep your heart and your mind in alignment with the positive mindset, right? So that you can manifest exactly what you want. You're walking in gratitude and bliss. And that's why you're in the star energy, right? Tell me, yeah, that's why you're receiving what you need. You're receiving everything that you need when you need it. You're progressing. You're moving on. Okay? You're moving on from closure issues. I feel like this masculine is someone who maybe you've, gone round and round with in the past. Maybe, in the past, you might have been holding on to this relationship. You might have been holding on to this union and holding on and putting up with his self-indulgent ways. You may have allowed him back in several times after, you've had to walk away before. And I feel like you're no longer doing that. You're no longer accepting this behavior. Okay, you're no longer being part of this behavior. You're no longer allowing this masculine and the things that he's investing in to block your own path of progression. Okay, so you are in your boat, and your boat is a yacht, I'm hearing. So you're in your boat, your beautiful yacht, and you're receiving everything that you need from the universe exactly when you need it. With or without this masculine, being in a leadership position in this connection or in your life or in his own life even. You're aware this masculine is making unhealthy choices, and you're no longer allowing his unhealthy choices, his unhealthy energy, or his attachments to these karmics. Like, you're no longer allowing those things to manifest in your own life or to create blockages, in where you're going, your progression here. Tell me about the devil energy here. Please, Spirit. Look at all these masculine energies out here. I'm mixing them. The only feminine energy is the energy of union so far. All these are masculine energies that are coming out. So this is telling me that you are that could be why you're sideways too. You are divine feminine and divine masculine in your own life, right? So this masculine, most of this situation has a lot to do with this masculine growing, overcoming, okay? Needing to also tap into his own feminine energy so that he can balance his yin and his yang energy and within himself, okay? But that's crazy. I just noticed all these are masculine energies except for the wedding rings. That's the feminine energy, which is the energy of union and cooperation and divine soul contract, right? So anyways, tell me about the devil energy here, Spirit, please. The devil energy. What is this devil energy, please? Okay, there's a feminine. He's with a feminine, a karmic feminine, who's matching his energy. Self-indulgent. Look, they came out side by side. Feminine and masculine energy. So the divine feminine energy is up here with unconditional love. The karmic feminine energy is who this masculine's still dealing with, which caused you to run away from him. It caused you to close this energy down, your involvement with it, right? So that you can manifest your abundance. The devil is this feminine in his life who's mirroring his own self-indulgent energy. And these two are being sneaky and deceitful, and he's still being sneaky and deceitful when it comes to her too. He hasn't learned his lesson, not really. He just basically moved on, feminine. He went towards someone who would accept this behavior from him, because you would not accept this behavior. He moved towards someone who would. Can y'all see the cards? Okay. He moved towards someone who would accept it, which is this karmic feminine. Okay, what is the Seven of Swords here? So this Seven of Swords is currently in his energy still. It's going on between him and the karmic feminine now. You're no longer part of that, because you have purged your energy from accepting this. You are in union. You are in union with the universe. You are in union with all that is meant for you here, okay? You are in this star energy, and you are beautiful. So what's he getting with the Seven of Swords? Oh my gosh. He's lying about where his heart belongs. He's lying to himself, and he's lying to all these karmics he's dealing with. Okay? Yeah, it's like he keeps meeting new people, thinking, well, they can be the one. It's almost like he keeps meeting these feminine energies, trying to make them be who you are, divine feminine, right? But they keep falling short. Okay? He keeps trying to... It's like he's trying to mold these karmics into you. Some of them may be a little bit younger, Some of them may be older. I don't know, but it's like that's what's the deception. He's deceiving himself. Okay, because he keeps looking back at the past. He's seeing he failed to take a leadership role when it came to you, Divine Feminine, when it came to whatever y'all were building at the time. And instead of, healing and doing the shadow work around that, instead of, facing you or facing this deception, this confusion, this competition, and dealing with it firsthand with you, he's just trying to, move forward. He's just trying to ignore his shadow work, and it's like he's trying to mold these karmics who are basically working with the devil. He's trying to mold them into a divine feminine, and you can't do that. masculine, you can't do that. Okay, that's between God and the feminine. Okay, and if they're working with this devil energy, they'll never be in that divine feminine energy. They have to go through their life lessons, and it has nothing to do with being in a relationship with you, masculine. Hell, if anything, if you're in your toxic energy, you're probably going to drive them even into more toxicity. The divine sent this divine feminine on this masculine's path for a reason here. It was about making a choice. It is like masculine, it's like the divine was asking this masculine, okay, do you see this beautiful divine feminine that I've placed in front of you, that has her heart wide open, that loves you unconditionally, that has fought for you time and time again? Do you see her? Do you see what you've done to her? Do you want to make a change? Or do you want to continue these patterns from your ego, these patterns, because you're self-indulgent? And so make a choice, masculine. What do you want to do? Where do you want to take that cup? Where do you want to take that cup? Do you want to continue this pattern of self-destruction, self-deception, of working with these toxic karmic feminine energies? Are you ready to make atonement? Are you ready to boss up, to be decisive, to become a leader? Are you ready to open your mind and step out of your conditioning, out of your outdated thinking? Are you ready to make healthier choices? So he had a choice to make. And up to this point, feminine, I'm sorry to say, he made a decision to mirror the karmic. And that's why Spirit has set you free and put you on your boat here and is manifesting with you, because your soulmate, who has the contract of union with you, has chosen to continue this path of self-indulgence, because I guess why? I guess it feeds his ego. Let me see. What made this masculine, choose that? Why did he not choose to? Because I feel like he understands on some level, or Spirit wouldn't have presented the choice to him. You know what I'm saying? So he understood the difference between you and the karmic feminines, okay? It's not like he was just completely in the dark and oblivious. Right? Spirit's not setting you up for failure. So he was seeing things clearly, but he was just confused. I don't know why. What was the confusion with this masculine? What was the confusion here, Spirit? The confusion was, he was being seduced by the karmics. He fell for the devil's seduction. Maybe it was more sexual. Maybe, she was more tempted. Maybe she had more of a sexual energy. Of course, she's the karmic. She had more of a lustful energy. She might have been had more kinks in bed or something. Okay, she might have seduced him with giving him money. Something here, right? He was seduced by the devil through a karmic feminine, and even though he saw your beauty, divine feminine, he saw your divinity, he didn't really think about the consequences or the karma that comes along with choosing a karmic. It was all fun and games to walk in that energy before God sent you, divine feminine, across his path to show him something different. And so he didn't have to worry about the consequences before then, because God hadn't shown him another way yet. But once you came across his path, the divine feminine was sent into his life to show him the difference, and he continued to choose the karmic path. That's where it comes down to. It's like Spirit's like, okay, This was all fine and good before we sent you a divine feminine, but once we send a divine feminine into your path and you still continue to choose the seduction, then that's your choice, right? Like that's what it came down to. You chose, that was your opportunity to progress and choose something new, masculine. Now there's no excuse because you know what divine feminine looks like. You know what that feminine energy presents as. But you still chose the seductive energy, right? When you should have chosen unconditional love, wholeness, affection, attraction, the divine feminine, you chose the seduction. Okay? And you continue to do so. This masculine continues to do so. Right? He's still dating. He's still, it's like he keeps trying to fill your place, divine feminine, with karmic after karmic. He's being seduced by this devil energy. And so I feel like we're going to ask what you can do, but I think the best thing for you to do, divine feminine, is to pray for this masculine and separate yourself from the energy, which is what I feel like you've already done here, okay? So what is possible outcome for the Two of Cups in the near future? What is you and this masculine's possible outcome? Insane chemistry. You guys are, going to have, so there is there is going to be a shift in this in the future, okay? It's like this masculine's starting to put the pieces together here between the seductive energy and the unconditional loving energy. I feel like he is going to, want to bring you that cup, feminine. But it's not going to happen overnight. And it may not even happen in this lifetime for some of you guys, because he's still got a lot of shadow work to do, a lot of lessons to learn. He's still got to break free from like his conditioning. And this conditioning is him, thinking that he doesn't have to be responsible in a spiritual way, right? It's like he's fallen for the seducer, the seductive energies, because he doesn't really want to be responsible. But he has a spiritual responsibility. He has a spiritual contract between, himself and the Most High, which is himself and you, right? He has a divine contract that he has to fulfill, that he's just trying to, maybe he's not aware of it. Maybe he feels like, oh, it's just fun and games. It's no big deal. But he's not looking at it through spiritual eyes yet, divine feminine. So I feel like it's going to be, him and God and him and the devil all working together to open this masculine's eyes. But in the near future, there is insane chemistry. You guys are going to be on equal ground, right? Coming from equal understanding in the future. And once this happens, you guys, as much fun as y'all have together before all this happened, right? It's like you guys are going to be able to be real with one another on a level that maybe you've never been able to be in the past, okay? But for now, this relationship is over. And I think you're okay with that. You're growing and transforming your life, and so that's what this masculine is going to have to do. I feel like in order to do that, he's going to have to be single. He's going to have to stop trying to feel his life, that missing piece of you, feminine. It's like he feels like his life is missing you, missing some part of you, and he's trying to fill it with all this seductive energy, and it's never going to fill your shoes in his life, divine feminine. So in order to truly get that fulfillment back, he's going to have to go within and become whole and work with God and heal himself. And that takes being single. It takes, seeing the seductive energy when it comes in to tempt you. It takes having the strength to say no. It means wanting more than what you've been accepting from the past. It's like, I want more. I see the error of my ways, and I'm no longer willing to accept the illusion. I'm ready to do the work so that I can call in the real thing, right? That's what it's going to take for him to get there. But until then, he's just watching you. This masculine, he's got his eyes on you, divine feminine. He's watching you. He's stalking you, okay? He's trying to, he's in this illusion, this self-created illusion, like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's okay. She's better off without me, and I'm just going to settle for what I've been doing. But this is like his soul, right? This is all about his soul. And he's not recognizing that or realizing that. Let's talk about this masculine real quick. What is this masculine, what is he, between him and the Most High God, what is the lesson for this masculine? Okay. Yeah, Page of Swords. God is his refuge, not these karmic feminines. And God is kind. God wants to give him kindness. Okay, but it says refuge. Governs dreams and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. Healing. Preserves health and cures disease. This masculine is, I'm telling you, there's something that's going to happen from the karmic. He's going to get some sort of STD or something that's going to kind of stop him in his tracks. It's going to be his wake-up call. Let me see. What is this masculine's wake-up call going to be? What is this masculine's wake-up call? Yeah, he's going to realize he owes some kind of karmic debt. And it could be something financial. It's like he's trying to be with this feminine for finance. These feminines are supposed to be like giving him some sort of financial help, right? That's why he's kind of choosing that. But it's actually going to leave him in some sort of debt. He could be getting hurt at work and needing like this feminine support, and she's not really going to support him, right? And maybe he's going to be needing some help with some sort of debt in his life, thinking that, he can lean on the karmic for help, and she's going to leave him hanging. Okay? When you would have stepped in and fought side by side with this masculine, when he's down and out, when he needs support, you were there to support him. He didn't appreciate that, Divine Feminine. He didn't cherish that. So now he's going to be put in a position where he's going to need that same energy. But since he's chose this karmic, he's going to be left hanging, having to, dig himself out of it, just him and God. Yeah, there's a thug. Some sort of thug. He could owe some thugs some money, or he could get in, I feel like this karmic feminine is bringing this thug into his life that may steal from him. Okay? He could be going to jail because of something financial, or, Hold on. Yeah, something financial he could be, yeah, you turned your back just on time, Divine Feminine. It's like you turning your back when you did was God ordained. He tried to sweet talk you into, staying possibly, or he tried to continue to sweet talk you, but he was doing something with this karmic behind the scenes, something financial. It could have been some sort of financial scam of some sorts that's actually going to get him in a lot of trouble here. But this is what's supposed to be his wake-up call, to remind him that, he turned his back on his Divine Feminine, and so he has a debt to pay, okay? He turned his back, and he chose the karmic. He chose to be a thug. He chose to do things in nefarious ways instead of doing the shadow work, healing, being single, and choosing to heal. He turned his back on the divine. He turned his back on his Divine Feminine. So he's got a karmic debt to deal with here. And it could come in the form of some sort of financial loss, some sort of STD or unplanned pregnancy or something. Like, it could be anything, but whatever it is, it's gonna open his eyes. So once he comes out of this karmic debt, what's going to be his energy? Because in the near future, y'all got passion. Yeah, paradise. Okay? So he's not a lost cause, Divine Feminine. You may be thinking that. Maybe you just don't even care at this point. You're like, you know what? I gave it to God. I give it all to God. I'm manifesting my abundance on my progression, and that's that, right? But you still love this masculine. You hold love. You pray for this masculine. You've surrendered, though, and that's the best thing you could do. Surrender it to the Most High, okay? Because he's not a lost cause. This masculine eventually is going to step into paradise with you. The chemistry, he knows who you are, right? The passion, the chemistry between you guys is everything it's supposed to be. He just, it's this karmic feminine and his lack of wanting to grow up, basically. It's this seductive energy. Whatever this seductive energy was, it could have been sex, drugs, rock and roll. Whatever that was, could have been money, right? He's going to first have to realize, like, that is the seductive energy, and it's not for his highest good. until you can see something clearly or realize you got a problem with something, you're going to continue to walk in the illusion. So right now he's going through like an awakening of the illusion that he's been walking in. It's like God's going to shake this masculine shake him awake so that he can step into his passion, so that he can step into paradise. All right? So let's see. If this masculine could say anything to you, Divine Feminine, what would he want to say? What does he want to say? I want to be real with you. Don't hurt me. I don't want to have conflict with you. I'm not trying to play games. I'm just conflicted in my mind about how to proceed. So, you know, maybe this masculine already went through all of this, and maybe he is ready to come forward. And so, Spirit, you know, I don't know where you're at on the timeline with this, you guys. This could be something that already happened in the past, and he could already have gone through his lessons. He could be, you know, stepping into paradise right now. Or this could be, you know, you guys could be in the thick of this right now, and so this is like a future hope for y'all. Regardless of when he, you know, whenever this, how this is playing out or where you're at on the timeline, when the masculine truly is ready, he's going to come forward and he is going to be real. And he's not going to want to try to put you in competition. He's not going to want to try to argue or fight with you. He's going to come in with truth and clarity and humbleness. He's going to be humble, okay? He's no longer going to be confused on how to proceed. He's going to have the divine downloads and the understanding of how he should proceed, because he'll be in union with the divine himself. So the devil won't have a little doorway in to cause confusion. Okay? What about you, Divine Feminine? What do you want to say? I feel like this whole thing was a game for you, and that hurt. My feelings for you are real. So that's you over here. You know, it's like you know, like, it's like you're telling this masculine, you know, I loved you genuinely, but you played with my emotions. I forgive you. I love you, but I'm not going for round 2, right? It's like, this I know this was a game for you. You know, you were used to playing with these karmic seductive energies and getting away and with that same energy, but I'm not gonna play that game. Our silence feels like a death to me. I'm grieving, yet I'm also healing, growing, and learning. So yeah, you're not wasting this experience, Divine Feminine. You have used it to do the work, to heal, to grow, to manifest. And so you're in this energy of union and abundance and the star with the Most High. And so you're telling that masculine, thank you for the spiritual lesson, but I'm going to take the lesson and focus on myself and heal and grow, and I'm sending you prayers, right? I'm sending you love, sending you prayers, but, you know, you got a lot to learn with this energy, masculine. I release you to go and learn your lessons, right? Anyway, so that's what I get, you guys. I like this layout, so we're going to try this a couple more times with a couple more readings. Thank you, Intuitive Kev, for your beautiful, wonderful work, and for the layout that you do on your channel that gave me the opportunity to do it on mine. So I love you guys. Please like, share, or subscribe. Bye.